This is a tree I just wanted to talk about today. This I regard as the tree that was life to us, because from this tree, this is the Malle tree, and from this tree, this is where we got our wood that kept us warm, and we were born just across the road there. So we lived in the Malle, and that's part of our growing up, and we would call the people from out of the Malle. And that's where we're standing here today in Wilcannia. And this tree it gave us our warmth, so it was part of our life. It played a big part in our life because it gave us the wood. And if we just sort of look at some of the dry stuff on it, very good for cooking with and also very good for warmth. So a really lovely tree that, you know, and it was also a real shady tree. You know, it was about our values and it was our life because of the things that it gave us. In later days now, this tree, it's the main one that supplies didgeridoos. This one around here in the western area of New South Wales, most of the didgeridoos come from the Malle tree. The roots of it makes really great boomerangs, and also clapsticks and bull roars and a whole heap of things. And the tree was given the respect because we didn't just take the trees, like we wouldn't cut a tree down for wood. We'd always use what was available on the trees, and it went around the stories to where we used to go around with a rope to pull down the dry limbs off the trees. So that kept the trees alive, so it still produced this stuff for us, which we were able to use. Our stuff today in what we do with our artefacts, I was a real late starter in using our woods and doing art. I truly believe it is within us as people, you know. And to me, I believe it's the spirits of my people that's within me that helps me to be able to produce those things. And, you know, and every part of the tree or every little bit of wood, I don't waste one piece of it because of my great respect for it. You know, we only take what we can, and we wait for most of the stuff to come down onto the ground, you know, where it's harvest like what we used to do in times before. I wouldn't swap any of the things. For the things that I learned over there in the Malle were the things that made me what I am today. And the main things that we were taught was always to respect and to care and share. So if we went out and we hunted and we had stuff that we could share, like our meat, the emu, the kangaroo, and different other things, fishing, it was always shared with other people that, you know, didn't have the fortunes of an old motor car to go and hunt those sort of things. So to me, out of society today, we really miss caring and sharing for one another. And if we had those today, I really believe that we could be such a driving force in Aboriginal people today right across New South Wales and even across Australia. It's all about preserving and only taking what you really need. And that's the way I was taught, and that's the way I still do it today.